Sarah's days were a whirlwind of notifications, her world confined to the glowing screen of her smartphone. Hours slipped away like sand through her fingers, lost in the endless scroll of social media. The outside world seemed like a distant memory. One mundane afternoon, a peculiar notification blinked on her screen: "Embark on the Digital Detox Challenge." It hung in the air, a daring invitation that seized Sarah's attention. She hesitated, her thumb poised above the screen. Finally, with a determined exhale, she tapped accept. The following morning, Sarah awoke to an unfamiliar silence. Her phone lay dormant on the nightstand, devoid of its usual morning symphony of pings. She felt a mixture of freedom and trepidation as she stepped into a day untethered from the digital realm. In the absence of constant updates, Sarah's senses reawakened. The songs of birds greeted her ears, the crispness of the air filled her lungs, and the play of sunlight on leaves painted a world she had almost forgotten. She ventured outdoors, rediscovering the beauty that had always surrounded her. Without the constant pull of the screen, Sarah found herself with time on her hands. It was as if hours had magically multiplied. She picked up a dusty guitar that had long been neglected and let her fingers dance across the strings. The music, once buried beneath notifications, now flowed freely. As days turned into weeks, Sarah delved into pursuits she had once deemed frivolous. She painted, she wrote, and she explored. Each moment felt like a brushstroke on the canvas of her life, a vivid expression of a newfound freedom. Yet, it wasn't just in the arts that Sarah flourished. Her studies, once a chore, became a source of fascination. She dove into books with a hunger for knowledge that she hadn't felt in years. Concepts that once seemed insurmountable now unfolded before her like a well-worn story. With each passing day, Sarah's confidence swelled. She realized that her potential had been stifled in the digital haze. The world outside the screen was a tapestry of experiences waiting to be woven into her story. As the challenge neared its end, Sarah stood at a crossroads. She glanced at her smartphone, its screen dark and silent. The digital world beckoned, but it no longer held her in its thrall. With a newfound sense of balance, she picked up her phone, ready to re-enter the digital realm on her terms. The lessons she learned during those days of detachment became a guiding light, a reminder that true connection and achievement lie in the world beyond the screen. The Digital Detox Challenge had transformed Sarah. She emerged not as a captive of technology, but as its master. The lessons she learned during those days of detachment became a guiding light, a reminder that true connection and achievement lie in the world beyond the screen.